Now to a story you'll only see on 22 News. When you put your child on the school bus each morning, you expect they'll be safe. But 22 News reporter Caitlin Gosley found some drivers are putting children's safety at risk.
It's happening all across the nation and likely in your community. Drivers passing school buses when the stop sign is out and red flashing lights are on. 22 News found out where this continues to be a problem locally. For several weeks, 22 News took our cameras out to school bus stops in Springfield. Take a look at what we saw just 3 days in. We also spotted this car. You can see it there, starting to pass, eventually stopping underneath the bus's stop sign. The drivers that we spotted with our cameras were here on Wilbraham Road, where dozens of students get on and off school buses every school day.
We've issued 30 violations so far this year for people passing school bus. I think that number is way too high. 22 News dug through Springfield's police records and found the most common locations they ticketed drivers for passing school buses included Wilbraham Road, with an even higher number spotted on Sumner Avenue and the most on State Street. Officer Kalin with Springfield's Traffic Bureau told 22 News residents often call in license plate numbers when they see this happening. But often the plate number doesn't match the car's description, which means no fine can be given. The department uses unmarked cars. I mean, if we get a lot of complaints in a certain area, we'll go out there with the unmarked cars.
Right now, it's a $255 fine for a first offense and a minimum of $500 for the second time you're caught. But State Representative Nicholas Boldega says he's pushing to change that law, increasing that punishment.
I've heard about it a lot, and then about a year ago, 22 News did a great investigative report trying to get the numbers statewide.
It was just last school year when 22 News discovered the RMV sent out warnings to roughly 3,100 Massachusetts drivers who had been spotted passing a school bus in 2013. 22 News stayed on this issue. We obtained new numbers from the Mass DOT and found out in 2014 these violations dropped slightly to nearly 2,500. Boldega says he wants to see fines upped to $500 and take your license for first-time offenders, and double that fine and the time you lose your license if you're caught passing a stopped school bus a second time.
The fines are not big enough because people are clearly and apparently still breaking the law and willing to kill a child by passing the school bus in the morning because they're a few minutes late for work.
Boldega plans to file a second piece of legislation on the issue this coming spring in hopes of making these drivers accountable for putting your children in danger. For a list of all the locations where Springfield police ticketed drivers for passing school buses, you can log on to our website, wwlp.com. For 22 News, I'm Caitlin Gosley.